Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, where today I am going to recruit at least one more party member, and we're also going to get started on Chapter 7. Because, well, we're going to recruit exactly one more party member before Chapter 7. Also, you'll note that I'm a bit higher level than I was before. I did some grinding, was grinding rank levels and gained a few regular levels in the process and maxed out the rank levels of a few party members. And I'll show exactly how I did that. So, decent place for grinding rank levels once you are, once you're level 30 and have level 30 skills. You come over here to this bridge. Hop in the skill. And we come on over here. And then just drop. Go to this cave where the cave itself isn't loaded in yet. There's a freaking wall there. But then eventually the cave does load. And we hypernova this crab. It gets a lot of enemies to join in. This was working even before I had 4 skills, but getting 4 of this skill made it way faster. And then, yeah, you just use your AoE stuff to hit these things. And eventually, they go away. And there you go, you get stuff. And if you're level 30-ish, it's like... it's a good chunk of rank XP. For very little time investment. Hey there, Drake Great. I think when I was, like, closer to level 30, it was giving me, like, 40 per. Maybe even more. Because, yeah, I was getting my first couple ranks in each class pretty quick. So I think it was, like, 40, 50 per. Now it's down to 25-ish. But still, that's not terrible. Especially for the low time investment. But that's just how I did my grinding. And now I'm gonna go take these skells off my NPCs because while it actually does boost our combat potential to let them have the skells, I don't need that. But apparently you can't register the pilot as nobody. So you know what? I'll just change the NPCs. Let's get Neil Nail out of here because we need someone who can actually gain affinity. I do need more affinity with Yelv. Hope we're keeping. Bry, I guess. But we don't have a tank here, so maybe no. Looks like our tank options are L, HB, and Lin. Which isn't a whole lot in terms of options, but HB needs more affinity, so sure. And then we'll take Hope's skill away from her. And it turns out I do, in fact, already have the mission to unlock our next party member. It's just the basic mission is a different name than the Affinity mission. And that's why I didn't find it earlier. And might as well accept this quest too while we're at it. Need something? Well, too bad, because none of these are operational right now. Some of the new blades did a real number on them, and now I get to pick up the pieces. These kids got no love, I tell you. I think this is some video game where they can wreck their ride and have it fixed tomorrow. Are you saying it isn't? We're not freaking wizards here, you know. It takes materials to patch up a skell, not to mention labor and technical know-how. You're a blade too, right? I figure cleaning up your coworkers' messes is part of your job. Any interest in helping me out? It's nothing too tricky, I promise. I just need 40 pieces of Arnatian ore wood. If you get them, I can have these repairs done quick. Maybe not overnight, but I'll do what I can. 40 pieces sounds like a lot, but sure. That's what I like to hear. You're a credit to the blades. You'll go far. Much appreciated. Once you've got 40 pieces of Arnatian ore wood, bring it by. As far as a reward, let's see. May I interject, perhaps? Do you have to, Aganeba? You mentioned scale repairs, didn't you? You're talking about the plating refit for the one brought in yesterday, right? Yeah, and? Then 40 pieces of Arnatian ore wood is inefficient, isn't it? One Noka mirror stone is all you need. Things like this are why you humans keep falling behind as technology advances, no? Watch your mouth, Pipsqueak. If you bring it to the Manon ship, I'll refine it into all the materials required for the repairs, okay? Then you can witness the workings of true science, can't you? Heh, you're on. Can't wait to see you turn one Noka mirror stone into an entire job's worth of materials. Well, that is a much easier task. What's this one? Not high enough level for that.
Hey!
Hi.
Are you the one here to help with testing? Good. You look tough. You'll do just fine. The name's Alexa, and I'm an outfitter. Nice to meet ya. Should we get started? I want to get to testing this new scale weaponry ASAP. And since you're so tough, the data should be great.
Yeah, what do you need?
Oh, yeah, should probably explain that. As I mentioned, I'm an outfitter. My job is testing new scale weaponry. But in order to gather test data, I need a test subject. And that test subject is you. Oh, and feel free to hit back. Simulates combat better. Plus, it's more fun. We ready to begin now? My scale's tough, so no holding back. Give me everything you've got.
Okay.
Look out, we've got company.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
I can feel it.
Open fire! Superior decoy round!
I've been saving
Stabam!
Die
Taking
first.
it close and really punishing. Beam barrage!
No one can touch me. Use an aura. Wild smash. Furious blast. Turbo rondo.
Easy.
Whoa. You're strong. Like, really strong. I can't believe you beat my Skell.
Your Skell? That's funny. That's a loaner from Sakuraba Industries. A very expensive loaner.
Hey, Tika. Did you see that? Best test subject ever, right?
Of course I saw it. I'm the lead designer on the weapon you're testing.
You get some good data?
Amazing data, actually. Although we have to take the client's Skell in for repairs thanks to a certain someone. Still, I'd call it a net positive.
Hey, Outlander.
Hey, it wasn't me that broke the Skell. Besides, that's how tests go.
Didn't you tell the subject to fight back? Oh, You're something else. Look, you mind handling the next test in place of Alexa?
Yeah, no mission is too big or small.
Hey, wait, I'm coming too. Watching stronger people is the best way to learn. It'll make me a better pilot.
Sounds like it's settled. So, I need help with a ramjet rifle performance test. I'm short on field application data, so I want you to engage some indigents with it.
Oh, are we testing a Skell weapon?
Sorry, it's ground gear. Is that a deal breaker?
Nah, I'm still in. I mean, yeah, if it were a Skell weapon, I'd have been super in. But I believe research doesn't have to be exciting to be world-changing.
Yeah, it's not. But I still need the test done. Oh, and thanks for babysitting Alexa. I have high hopes for you.
So in the original version of the game, I actually didn't notice something about the ramjet rifle. Which made me think it was a lot worse than it actually was. But my understanding is it's actually been nerfed for this game. And thus, it's probably not going to be as good, because that's what nerfs do. They make things not as good. That's literally how it works. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure in the original it hit more and had higher TP gain. I could be wrong on one of those two counts, but either way, the entire point of it... Oh, and it probably also had a lower cooldown. But the entire point of it was you could use it to fill your TP really quick. But in this game, it looks pretty bad, honestly. I'm actually going to look it up. Just as soon as I get through this CAPTCHA. Okay, so... Okay, they only nerfed one thing, and that was the TP game. They dropped it from 300 to 50. So it is 1/6
There's our
as good
subject.
as it used to be.
It's maybe just a test to us, but he doesn't know that. So don't let your guard down. Oh, wait. There's an even bigger critter over there. I fought him during a skell test once. He was tough, but the data was insane. He wasn't in Tika's orders, but we could use him in our test anyway.
Now, my opinion of this choice is not that bigger is better or that the prototype might not be up to the task. I want a third option where maybe the test subject was chosen for a reason, so we should stick to the parameters of the test, at least to begin with. But sure, whatever. Let's do bigger thing.
Absolutely! No science ever advanced without a little bit of crazy, am I right? Let's get cracking!
And I'm actually going to get out of my skill. No, I need to stay out.
Here comes bad news.
Otherwise that happens. That's why I was getting out of my skill. I'll just sit here, wait for the end.
Oh, this is...
Show me an aura before it all goes dark.
Okay. Now let's go start off by sticking to the original parameters of the test.
I'll take the first shot.
Watch out, the marksman does it.
Side blast. Panicking. Weaken them.
Oh yeah!
Halfway round.
So I've deliberately gotten myself a pair of ether weapons for leveling this class.
Pathetic.
It's doing well for me.
Never stood a
Don't give him a chance. Pathetic.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Scarful blade.
Spiral horn!
Upper.
Furious blast! Got it! Take it in close.
Furious
Yeah,
blast.
been saving this war.
Shoot down while they're repaired.
Arcing horn!
I won't miss this shot.
Listen. Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt.
And there we go. Oh. I need to let Alexa at least get some damage in on the things before I kill them. Otherwise, it doesn't count as using the ramjet rifle on them. So my instant destruction of these things was in fact not conducive to clearing this quest.
I'll take the first shot.
I've got him!
Master Gunner.
Now we're talking.
Okay, now she's shot it.
Quarter.
Spiral horn!
With a melee attack.
All right, let's do it.
Now.
I'm going to go
get in his
valedictorian
face.
on you.
Master
And she
Gunner.
is shot it again.
Close quarter. Works for me.
She just needs to get one shot in for it to count. So we
I'll
just
take the first shot. Make them
Please
pack.
wait a sec
Got it.
before we
Never stood a chance.
destroy them with the
Sure
sliding
is
slinger.
nice having you around. Guns at the ready. Fire! Spiral
won't miss
horn!
this
My up is free.
Dawn to dusk workday.
There we go.
That's a wrap. Not quite as fun as a skell test, but still pretty great, huh?
I mean, if I'm honest, yeah, I was kind of bored.
Really? Sorry to hear that. I thought it was fun. Oh, you meant it was boring compared to a Skell test. Yeah, I totally feel you there. But ground gear is still important, and any test worth doing is worth doing right. Plus, if this tech makes it to market, it could be a huge boost for blades everywhere. Sorry, I'm rambling again, huh? Tika's waiting for our report, so let's head back.
Yeah, I feel like you could definitely improve this rifle. Just multiply the TP gain 6-fold and you'll have a really good weapon on your hands. I believe it's doable. Mainly because it has been done in the previous version of this very game.
Wow!
Welcome back, and thanks for the hard work. Can I ask you to unequip the ramjet rifle and return it to me now? Fine, I'll unequip it. Not the spear. Here, you can have that.
Nice work out there. Let me take that ramjet rifle off you now.
Here you go.
Thank you. Also, I'm done analyzing your test data.
And? How's it look?
The data? It's great. Especially since you decided to go up against a tougher target. That fight made it clear that this prototype is...
Lacking.
Your masterpiece!
a piece of crap.
Aw, boo.
I can't believe I blew half our budget in rare materials on this. But the results don't lie. From a cost-performance standpoint, it's awful. I'm canceling the project and mothballing the prototype unit. I mean, unless you want to keep it.
Man, this blows.
Yeah, it's a tough business, but the test was carried out perfectly. It's my design that was flawed.
Well, I know you'll nail it next time.
I'll try.
And maybe think about making a scale weapon?
I'll consider considering it.
That's... Wait, is that good? Well, whatever. At least I got a new partner out of it. I'm looking forward to our next assignment.
A weapons tester for the Outfitters, Alexa loves machines and gadgets above all else and is happiest when in a Skell cockpit. Well, we got a new affinity mission with her. But have to complete Chapter 9 for it. Gotta complete Chapter 10 for that. I should go pick up these other quests that I've got quests to take me to.
Guess what?
Hello.
Hey, you, do you have any interest in the Mirren ecosystem? Yeah. Sorry, that kind of came out of the blue, didn't it? Look, don't run. I'm not trying to recruit you into a cult or anything. I'm just searching for a kindred spirit. And are you doing it while this man is talking at you? Because he clearly doesn't care that you're talking to someone else. He's just going to keep going, isn't he? Wait, really? Oh my gosh, you're the first person who hasn't just dismissed me out of hand. My name is Sullivan, and I'm a botanist. Ever since we arrived on Mira, my lab has been blessed with one fantastical specimen after the next. The biodiversity here is simply dizzying. I might as well tear up that doctorate I earned back on Earth and use it to wipe my, floor. But really, this is great news. I've never seen such fertile ground for academic curiosity. Even the leaves. Have you noticed the leaves? Most have these little... Am I rambling? I'm rambling. You're bored. So sorry. Let me get back to it. To get to the point, I'd like your assistance in my research. As I'm sure you know, there's a huge forest area to the northwest of NLA. We call it Noctilum. The plant life there is wholly unlike anything seen on Earth. I suspect the marshes deep within that forest might hold a specimen of extreme importance. I've been informed by many parties that collecting this specimen will be no simple matter, but I'm thinking someone like you should be able to handle it. I require 3 samples, 1 to experiment on, 1 to archive, and 1 to display so that the public's appetite for science might once more be whetted. The Miran ecosystem is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, but this inquiry will be the shaft of light which pierces the veil. All of science hinges upon your help. Okay, I've done it.
Is there hope?
Ah, yes, hello. Tell me, how goes the specimen collection? It goes well. Astonishing. Yes, thank you. These are fine samples, truly. I'd heard speculation about this specimen's unusual properties, but this... No, I mustn't draw any conclusions before a proper investigation is completed. Hypotheses and evidence and so forth, yes? Yes. I think I said force instead of fourth, whatever. And yet, I think it's possible that the plant this was harvested from actually exists outside all known Miran ecological chains. It's bizarre, but in the most delightful way. Life on this planet shocks me each and every day. Speaking of, I realize this is something of a surprise request, but... Might it be possible, and I dearly hope that it is, to enlist your help in gathering another set of samples of a different specimen? Water drains from those marshes, you see, forming a river. That river's current carries a multitude of seeds to their future homes. The importance of these seeds cannot be overstated. They must be studied in minute detail if our analysis of life on Mira is to advance to the next stage. I need an archive sample, a test sample, a display sample, a training sample, a buttering up sample for sponsors, and a bonus sample for a birthday present. So yes, that's 6 samples total, a hefty sum, I know. But all are vital to the continued function of science on Mira. Thank you, Assistant. You have my eternal gratitude. Well, looks like I have not already finished that one. But oh well, such is life. Let us go pick up another quest that we have a quest to pick up.
Thanks.
Ah, finally. Keen eyes, agile body. The very picture of a well-honed blade. Seems luck is with me. The circumstances were less than favorable, and yet they've brought me a singular talent. Yeah, you posted a mission? Indeed, I was told it would take time to be listed and that finding a suitable respondent could be longer still, and yet here you stand. In any case, none of that matters now. I'll begin briefing you immediately. My name is Roscoe, and I'm a curator. I typically fill orders from the Granada Galactic Group for Moranium and the like. A few days ago, we lost the signal of a freight helicopter near the Sunlit Spring in Noctilum. Unfortunately, we've also lost contact with both members of the crew. We need to mount a rescue effort as soon as possible. Yeah, how'd it happen? The cause? Impossible to say, I'm afraid. Mira is a font of inexplicable occurrences. One thing I can say with certainty, though, is that Howard and Siska despise one another. Perhaps their fighting escalated to heavy artillery. Ha! It's funny because it's quite possible, you see. Yes, well, you seem unamused. Moving along. I ask that you travel to Noctilum and extract Howard and Siska as soon as possible. As soon as possible means it can wait. Thank you, I await word of your success. I hope you can see them both safely back home to New LA. Yeah, Outlander, it is indeed not often that you get a collect 6 things quest and they tell you what the 6 things are being used for. I do have a handful of quests to turn in. As well as a couple to pick up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all the quests that I can. Mainly because that'll at least give me something to do between streams. Because most of these quests, it's only the pickup and the turn-in that actually matter. This guy is interestingly built. Who are you? Another of their assassins? After what happened to the last guy they sent, I'm impressed you had the to try me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, what was that strange word, sir? I'm not here to give lessons to people trying to kill me. I'll fry you to a crisp, same as your friend from before. Whoop. You're, not attacking me. Why aren't you attacking me? Wait, you're a blade? Yeah, I've heard of them. Now that I get a better look at you, you do look rather... Interesting. Yes, and since Vevin's practically useless, maybe this person can help get that... Right then, you there, kid, pay attention. My name is Professor... If you're looking for work, I have a truly amazing offer for you. Yeah, what's that? Oh, you heard me talking to myself, did you? Probably best for us both if you don't know anymore. This language barrier is getting to be a real hassle. Half the words from the planet I came from aren't even pronounceable in your language. I can't even properly introduce myself around here. Well, there's really nothing for it, I guess. Just Professor B will have to do for now. So then, about this job I have for you. I need a few things for my current research, and I'd appreciate if you could secure them. Should be simple enough for you, Especially if I pay you for your trouble.
1, 2.
Yeah, what are you researching? I like a kid with a healthy sense of scientific curiosity. But keeping this one a secret is good for both our health, if you catch my drift. All you need to know is that I need Tiki Sap. Head west to Waterway Tangle to find some. My work is nothing you need to be worried about, so what do you say? Help me out, kid. You will? Great, I knew you had a touch of about you. I've been short-handed lately, what with my assistant Vevin wasting his time repairing that silly spaceship. Anyway, thanks. We're both wanderers through space stranded on this rock. Gotta help one another out, eh? Okay, but like, how did you get into New LA? Have you been vetted? Like, I know we've been letting in a lot of Xenos, but I feel like we at least ask questions about them first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the first time a Xeno we've never heard of has been
By the way,
in NLA.
Hey, listen.
Okay, this quest that I'm looking for is clearly not down here. Looks like it's on this level.
Just speaking for play.
Well,
Flunked again? Ah, stupid Walter is the worst instructor ever. Power tripping idiot. Yeah, can I help you? I'm kind of in a mood here. So make it quick before I bite your head off. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna explode if I don't vent to somebody. I'm a mechanic at the moment, but I've applied for a transfer to Blade. Except this idiot instructor, Walter, keeps failing me on the aptitude test. He says I can't handle ordnance correctly. Says that I'm not mentally prepared for Blade. And he's flunked me 45 times in a row. I've been studying every day. I even keep a set of books in the bathroom, which is so very gross. Can you believe this? Thank you for asking. It's about time a good listener showed up around here. I refuse to hole up in a safe little corner while the fight for human survival rages on outside. Or that's what I tell people. But outside NLA's walls is a whole world of experiences you could never find on Earth. It's got me burning with wanderlust. I want to set foot where no one has before, to see sights previously unseen. But Walter's got me trapped in this cage. I need out, man. I need to be free. Yeah, if you're not fit for duty and you go outside NLA, you're just making more work for the rescue team, you know? Oh, look at that. It's another Walter. They're cloning them now. I don't need this hassle, man. I'll just duck out of NLA on my own if that's what it takes. It's decided then. I leave today and ain't nobody gonna stop me. You know, it's probably a little nuts to just run off without the proper equipment. Think you could find me some protective wear and some kind of weapon? I mean, you're pretty much my accomplice at this point anyway, right? I mean, I should really report you is what I should do. I'm so glad I picked a reasonable person. Grab iron blades and some combat bodywear, then meet me back here. That should be enough to weather any unruly indigents I come across, yeah? Not any, no. Oh, and if you could hurry, that'd be great. I've got a fever for adventure, so I want to strike while the iron's hot. Yes, I will be right back, definitely. And you will not be waiting many, many days.
I see.
The minimap says there's a quest here. Ah, maybe it's up there.
Have you heard?
Aha! What's this? Another hopeful recruit? You got the guts to hack it on this team, recruit? Pathfinders all got a death wish, you know. But we're the ones leading this charge. I am, in fact, a Pathfinder, so I definitely have the guts. But I didn't come to join up. No. Huh. Must be the outfit that threw me. Wait a sec, you're Garnet, right? From Elma's team? That's me. Aha! Thought so. I've heard all the stories. A bunch of blades in my line have been talking about this crazy new rook who keeps racking up the glory. I've been wanting to meet you for a while now. Name's Corwin. I lead the team here. Hello. Hey, look who's got manners. I like it. You and me are gonna get along just fine. Long as we're not competing for a gig, that is. Happens in our line from time to time. I suppose you could say it's colleagues first, friends second. Got it? Yo, boss, who's the noob? I take it you've heard the name Garnet before? Sure, that's Elma's new... Wait, this is Garnet? Sure is, and I'm hoping she might actually give you a couple of tips on how to get things done. Aw, come on, boss. Besides, how do we know it ain't all just talk? You actually seen her in action yet? I mean, it's Elmo we're talking about here. Any idiot with half a brain cell could ride her coattails to glory. No offense, noob. Yeah, I'm actually the primary damage dealer in our party, sir. Heh, we heard you were feisty. Looks like that much is true, at least. Let's say we have a little test to see just how tough you really are, noob. I just took on a mission to find the ensanguined font in Noctilum. What do you say you and me have a race to see who finds it first? Blade against blade. Bates is really fired up about this. Although, frankly, I'm curious myself to see what you're really made of. Plus, a friendly rival might just be what he needs. And you never know, you might get something good out of it, too. Perfect, I'm heading out now. Have fun eating my dust, noob. By the way, I take issue with their use of NOOB for this. Because this is supposed to be a shortening of newbie, like, you're the new Blade. Should be NEWB. NOOB is different. You may think you're hot stuff now, but I've been a Blade longer than you, and I ain't losing to some rookie. Time for you to learn Elma's team ain't the only powerhouse around. Can't say I saw this coming. Thanks for lighting a fire under the kid's ass. These little contests can be fun, all part of helping out your fellow Blades, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. Figured you'd get it. You practically ooze experience. I'm sure you didn't get this far without a bit of help and friendly competition, right? I'm no different. Half the time, the thought that gets me out of bed and into the field is, I'm not letting those other guys hog all the glory. Anyways, time to fire up that frontier spirit and get out there. Strip off that veil of mystery and start ogling Mira in all her glory. Alright, well, since we're technically in a race here, I suppose I'll try and win it. The question is,
They saw us.
how do I get where I am supposed to go?
I'll take the first shot.
Superior
Make 'em
decoy
count. Got
round.
'em.
Myopic screen. Atomic hit. Snap with a melee attack.
Looks like maybe going through there, huh? It's not the safest of paths, but apparently it's not that much trouble either. Hey, look, I found the place. Corwin here. How goes it? You find the ensanguined font yet? Yep, I'm there now. Yeah, that was fast. I'm impressed. Stings a little to say, but looks like you beat us this time around. Well, speak of the devil, Bates is on the horn right now. Come in? Bates, respond. What? Say that again, Bates. What's happening there? Bates, can you hear? Damn it, I lost the signal. Sorry, Garnet, situation's changed. You may be in danger there. Get yourself back to the city ASAP. Damn it, Bates, what the hell is this black skell you were going on about? I see this is the ensanguined part of the ensanguined font. Just a single kind of pink glow. I ain't going back to town just yet. There could be more goodies here. Looks like maybe we were supposed to come in through this side rather than where we did. It's wider, easier to avoid the high-level enemies.
They look tough, but
I say before getting into the
really
line of
need
sight of a
some
high-level enemy.
Never take beatings like
It's
son of
taking its toll.
Oh, we're swimming.
Furious blast! Shoot now while they're
That doesn't help.
Not good.
The mightiest.
I might have been able to get some real damage in on it if I didn't end up swimming there, but whatever. Okay, so let's go to this Rust Lake and grab some collectibles, shall we? And we'll do it from our Skell. Because speed.
ready to get your butt handed to
That
you.
explains why we hadn't found any of these. They're not collectibles. Wait, were we seriously too fast to grab this one? Because I went right through it. I also need to make a point of opening more containers. Because containers can have all sorts of goodies, including but not limited to more probes. Still can't open that. Excuse me? Now, how's about I ask you a few questions and you give me specific, concise answers? Run your mouth or try to lie, and we'll have to try again in a setting you'll find a lot less comfortable. You're smart. You don't want any needless trouble. Best for everyone involved if you just cooperate. So, question 1. What did Professor B want from you? Yeah, he told us to get this sap. The hell does he want with that? I swear, the big guy's technology makes zero damn sense to us. On to question 2. What do you know about the professor's research? Yeah, not a whole lot, really. He said it wasn't dangerous, though. Yeah, okay, figures. He's a pretty cautious guy. Wouldn't let anyone in too easy. It's a huge pain, but it looks like I'll have to kidnap the guy if I want to crack at that tech. Maybe don't go kidnapping him. All right, you're doing great so far, a real champ. I just got one last question for you. Drowned in the sea or filled with holes here and now, how would you rather die? Honestly, I would rather not die. Well, ain't you the confident one? The good news is you won't live to regret it long. Now die pissing yourself, you cocky punk. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Here, I'll get out of my skull for you.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Why are we targeting the Dylus? Let's not. the NPCs are idiots and decided to keep going after the Dylus.
No one can touch me. Use an aura. Decoy round. Furious
Beam
blast.
Myopic screen!
Superior trance.
This is rough.
Okay, I need to get in my skill specifically because the NPCs are idiots.
No one can touch me. Use an aura.
Now you asked for it.
Like, yeah, it's probably my fault for accidentally targeting the thing to begin with. But once I stopped targeting it and hadn't even touched it once before, maybe, just maybe, the NPCs should have, I don't know, given up on it.
Never take beatings like
I'll save you all as soon as I can.
all good start.
I don't think we're getting past this Dylus.
Claw whip.
We got so many additional enemies that I did not intend to pull.
Gravity slash. They staggered me. Claw whip.
Great, now I've lost an arm.
Who's next? We're coming to you. I can't continue. Failing
Drake,
out.
great, it wasn't the level 19 enemies that got him, it was this level 48.
You try it too. Well, this is
So, time to go try that again, this time without pulling a freaking Dylus.
hey.
Please tell me I don't have to answer their questions again. Okay, apparently it still counted us as having beaten them. So we've got a prone base here, but is it even occupied? Yes. The answer is yes. Please don't mind me stealing your stuff, sir.
What crap? Trouble.
Okay, this one minds us stealing his stuff. Can't really blame him.
Watch it, Hostile Marks.
Down.
I won't miss this shot.
Son of
And unfortunately, he only has a body and no parts to target. And therefore, my damage output is dramatically reduced.
But I can just back me up. Backslash.
And he was not
Well,
alone.
this is
So yeah, that's one chest I can't open just yet. Alright. There's a data unit to grab for Kirsty. Which should just be an easy in and out job, because just gotta find it wherever it is. I found it wherever it was.
Then bring it.
Okay, apparently we gotta kill this Thallus first.
Oh yeah! While
Who's
they're
a
up
winner?
there.
I won't miss this shot.
Around.
Myopic screen!
Yo, I stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
Starfall Rondo! Beam Barrage!
Why do I always see you doing push-ups in front of Commander Vandom?
I'm just reminding him who has the endurance for the long haul.
So HB routinely does push-ups in front of Vandom just to rub his nose in it? We should be high enough level to just walk straight in for this chest. Yep. Except this isn't where a chest is. It's that way. Wait, no, there is supposed to be a chest here. Where? Oh, it's up there. Just didn't notice it because it's on top of that. Okay, we need a running start, I suppose. But not too much of one. Or maybe... Okay, we go too far if we do the running start from that one, but if we do a running start from this one, trigonometry says we still go too far. But I didn't... Okay, you know what? This is annoying. Maybe if I press A... Nope, pressing A mid-flight does not allow me. Ah, got it. That was annoying. Oh, come on, it looks like we should have gotten on top of that. Of note, I have gotten completely distracted from what I initially warped to where I warped to accomplish. Containers can do that to a guy. Looks like there's another container on that structure. Not on, behind. How's your gathering work coming along? Things are surprisingly good on my end. I peeked into a cave and I happened to pond down by the shore. And I came out with 75 angel stones. Not half bad, right? Whoa, come on. It's not that crazy. These things just happen to everyone, right? No? Just me? Back in 3rd grade on Earth, I found this backpack in the woods on my way home from school. Opened it up and found 10,000 bucks. Yeah, that doesn't just happen. I believe you found something illicit there. A TV crew came to my house and everything. Super embarrassing, actually. Sorry, still on assignment here. Focus, May, focus. So Where are you with the 2 ebony Avello eggs and 2 magical finding rods, Garnet? Right here and right here. Whoa, really? Wow, how embarrassing. Not only do I not have all the angel stones yet, but I still haven't found the 2 redwood apricot antlers I need either. Talk about useless. I'm really letting you down here. Yeah, I'll collect them. Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to. Hey, wait, insisting on doing everything myself is what got me into this mess in the first place, huh? Alright, maybe I can ask you for help one more time. I'll get the remaining angel stones together, no matter what it takes. If you could bring me those 2 redwood apricot antlers, I would really, really appreciate it. Apparently I've got them. Hi, Garnet. How's it coming along? Were you able to gather those redwood apricot antlers? Yep. Yes! Here, look, I found the rest of my angel stones too. When? We did it! The assignments are complete! When my scale got wrecked, I figured there was no chance I could finish these. It's amazing. Who knew you could get this much done from working with a partner? I've worked alone all this time, but now I finally understand why people enjoy working in teams. Yep, teamwork makes the dream work, etc. Yeah, I finally see that. Before, I barely managed a conversation with the other members of my division. But now I think it's time I take a chance on real, honest cooperation. Thanks for everything. I look forward to teaming up with you again sometime. Alright. And we've kept Moomoon waiting for long enough, probably. I don't think his prone friends are going to be too happy about the wait, but such is life. And hey, now we're at a level where even if they do aggro to us, we're not going to just die on the spot or anything.
You want to bring it? Then bring it.
Oh, fine.
Starfall Blade! Starfall Rondo!
Spiral Horn! Arcing Horn! Take this!
Open fire! Furious Blast!
I've been saving you. Never stood a chance.
So, Sliding Slinger
Sure
is
is nice
clearly
having
my
you around.
primary damage option. Hello, sir. I brought your things. It's a very timely delivery, believe me. Finally back. Always pleasure to see best clients of Moomoon. Meh. Silence. Have you brought goods or not? We have brought goods. Not bad. This will keep Prone fed for a while. Yes, which is wonderful. So then, about the balance of payment owed. Balance? Bah! You brought too little. You are cheat. There is no balance. I owe nothing. But be reasonable. Finding that many Kiwegs nearly killed poor Moomoon. It didn't do a thing to you. It was us who found him. Then get order right next time. You still have life, cheat. Be grateful. Ah! Now Moomoon mad! This last time Moomoon ever do business here. This is scam and Moomoon not stand for it 1 minute longer. Little cheat may regret that. The day merchant let customer win his last day in career of merchant. You won't sell? You are sure? Extremely sure. Then we take by force, raid your caravan, claim all we desire. What? You will not sell. We have no choice. Joking! Moomoon was joking! Of course Moomoon wants to keep selling to best prone friends ever. Good. Moomoon look forward to next order of friends. Thankful that today was such wonderful transaction. They've got a container up there. But do I have a way up there? Looks like the answer is probably yes. Oh, and it's one of our containers. Even better, those are more likely to contain probes and stuff. Like a G4 mining probe. And looks like there's one more green quest. Sorry, 4 more green quests to pick up. So let's get picking them up. And once they're picked up and the ones that are already complete are turned in, that is when I shall get on to the next story mission. Yeah, Drake Great, it is interesting that we didn't end up fighting the Prones. Please, Monica, you've got to understand, as Blades, our first priority is coming home alive. And as the one responsible for this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. So you want to give up his life to save ours? Pathetic. Look, if you don't want to go, that's fine. I'll find Connor alone. Monica, that's crazy. Will you please listen to me for a second? Huh? What is it? If you're out here, I'm guessing it's because you're a Blade. In that case, let me ask you something. Should an entire team risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards and wait for reinforcements? It really depends on the specifics of the situation. But, I guess if it was my team, I'd search for the missing teammate, but that's only because I'm better than all of you. See, you've got guts. What if our friend dies while we're sitting on our asses back in NLA? What then? And if the two of us go missing as well, how does that help Connor? This is difficult to ask, but would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if you can find an interceptor named Connor? He's part of our team. We got separated on a survey job and he hasn't come back. Well, if he just got separated and you didn't, like, see him actually get got by something, then it's more likely that he's alive. Just pinned down somewhere, maybe. Thank you. I know it should be me going instead, but we got beaten to a pulp when our survey mission turned into an impromptu copper Sinicula hunt. Honestly, we're both at a loss here, as you can probably tell. I'm afraid if we go, we'll just invite more trouble. I'm sorry you had to see any of this, but know that I really appreciate the help. We both do. As soon as we know Connor's location, we'll do our best to rescue him. Please help us find our friend. Alright, so now let's go pick up these ones here and silver them. Maybe crack open this here container on the way. They call it a petrified tree, but it looks more like a petrified nut. Yeah, gonna give that a wide berth. Quest should be on our minimap. Yep, there it is. I was gonna say should be on our minimap at any moment now. Pretty hostile place to set up a camp. Say, you're Garnet, right? Nice. My name's Dirk, and I'm out here on an assignment for the Harriers. I was just talking with the guys back at base about the crazy new rookie working with Elma. I was hoping we'd get a chance to talk someday. You guys have been cutting through the ganglion like a hot knife through butter. What's the secret? You cook up genius plans before heading into battle or what? Yes, we definitely cook up genius plans. They are very clever tactics that involve equipping the right skills and the right weapons and then doing lots of damage. So clever. I'd love to hear your stories sometime. I'm a sniper myself, so sneaky is pretty much my whole game. Hey, so are you free right now? Me and the rest of Team Jaeger are supposed to hunt down critters in Sylvalum for materials. If you aren't doing anything else, maybe you'd like to come along? I just really want to watch you work. Would that be okay? Oh, nice. I'll be honest, this is my first time here, and I was feeling pretty nervous until now. You don't mind, do you, Adelbert? The list of materials we're after is pretty long this time. Fine by me, I'll take any help I can get. This area is teeming with dangerous indigents, and there are ganglion forces around to boot. Frankly, I was worried about getting my work done while having to babysit the rookie. Hey, I've seen a few battles. I'll show them. This hunt is my chance to prove to Fina and Greta how far I've come. Yeah, take it slow and careful. You don't want to get yourself killed. Aw, not you too. I would tell literally anyone to take it slow and careful, not just you, sir. Fine then, I'll just have to bag a big one and prove that I'm no rookie. I look forward to that when and if it happens, Rook. Now let's get this hunt started. Fina, Greta, I need a favor. We'll start the hunt here, but I need you to head to the base and gather information on the materials we're looking for. You think you can give me orders, and boring orders no less? Whoa, easy. Backup's still an important role. And besides, there's half an ice cream cake left in the freezer. We can eat it when we go back. Ice cream cake? Yeah, alright, I'm sold. But you owe Fina for this one, Adelbert. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's secure the area. Hunt down any Intara Monoceroses you find. How about a little race, Garnet? If what I've heard about you is true, you should have no trouble beating me. Yeah, sure. I like your style. Alright, I'm ready to do some damage. Let the games begin. Stay on your toes, everyone. We're the only humans out here, and I don't want any accidents. Thankfully, the outcome of this race will be the same, whether we prioritize it or not. So, you want us to kill any intramonoceroses we see, right? That's what you told us? Just any we see.
Let's take
Superior,
the fight
decoy
to
round.
rock.
Double blade!
Furious
Atomic hit attack!
Sliding slinger! I never stood a chance. It sure is nice having you around.
They set up camp with two of them, or more than two of them, just within line of sight.
Melee attack should stagger.
Sliding slinger!
Superior decoy round.
Myopic scream! Atomic hit!
Sliding slinger!
So much sliding slinger. I mean, since we've got some that are just plain visible, I'll deal with them before I leave.
Myopic
I like
scream!
it. I like it a
Arcing
lot.
horde!
Atomic
Sliding
hit!
slinger!
That's
Furious! Heat it up!
Shoot down while prepared.
I won't miss this shot!
Iron Prison.
Yeah!
I won't
Finish
miss
him
this
off
shot!
at range! Beam barrage!
Oh, that's a different one. Another one down there. But that's down there. There's a container up here. You know what? This place is mildly annoying to reach. So if there are enough of these to finish the quest without respawns, I might as well.
Oh yeah! Who's a winner?
Superior, take go around.
And there's another one. Which will finish the quest for us with no need for respawns.
I like it a lot.
We need to bump up this rate down.
Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt!
Let's go!
I know prison.
Gun him down!
Uh-oh, they're arguing about something. Be reasonable, Greta. I can't just run back to the city to pick you up a new ice cream cake. Then go wipe out every last one of those ox serves. I had one tiny luxury in the midst of this hellish wasteland, and those bastards ruined it. Someone is going to die for that. No, I hear you, but we're kind of busy trying to find that noble silk. Oh, garnet. Perfect timing. Some ganglion machines called ox serves stole Greta's ice cream cake, and she's not happy. And once our little princess gets going, there's no talking sense to her. I need some help. Could I ask you to either gather the noble silk we need or else go take out those ox serves? Taking out the ox serves seems like the safer option. Puts you guys in less danger, probably. Aw, thanks. I'll allow you to be my top servant now. Well, maybe second to Adalbert. Now go show those ganglion dogs what happens when you interrupt a lady's sacred snack time. Yeah, sorry. She may seem a little crazy, but she's a true soldier underneath. Try not to judge her too hard. Excuse you, Adalbert. How dare you speak of me that way? Sorry. Besides, I actually like crazy. Anyway, thanks, Garnet. It's in your hands now. I'll get to work on our job in the meantime. What is this segment? This segment is for this quest, okay. It's just... I see the big yellow hexagon on the minimap, like, oh, there's a thing you can do here, and the thing is just the quest that I was already in the middle of. That's hardly exciting. I was hoping for, like, some really fancy treasure.
Hello!
Koopy's so curious. What does this key unlock? And what is secret treasure of Mystoroid friends? Koopy not get wink of sleep with so many questions rolling around inside poor head. So maybe friend help unravel riddle of Mystoroids? Yeah, what's a Mystoroid? It is friend who gave Koopy this curious key. Mira has many strange Xenos, but Koopy never see anything quite so mysterious as that. So Koopy made up name Mystoroid and invented rich backstory for use in later fanfiction writing. It seemed like that Mystoroid came to Mira with others of its kind. But Mira too dangerous for Mystoroid friends. By the time one reached Caravan of Koopy, all other Mystoroids were dead. Koopy felt sad for him, so Koopy gave him food and drink. And in return, Mystoroid left this key before vanishing into darkest night. Oh, but Mystoroid friend also left strange message. Me. My kinsmen sleep, yet point the way to a treasure great and vast. With it shall this world be destroyed and then reborn at last. Compelling, yes? Enough to rob friend of sleep, yes? Man, now poor friend has been dragged into this. Only way to find peace is to find treasure. But what if I don't want the world destroyed? Because as far as we know, this is the only world in existence with humans on it. Okay then, Koopy fill friend in on all the deets. Mystoroid friend said there are 3 sleeping kinsmen here in Sylvalum. He left hints to locations in mysterious riddle form, which is dumb, but whatever. clues are south of the lake beside 4 turtles, in sight of the southern hold by the flightless bird, and at the lakeside foot of the wayward mountain. None of which make any sense to Koopy. The brain of Koopy will overheat if he think any harder. Waiting for friend to find them all by trial and error sound like much better plan. All right, one more quest to pick up. Ah, some bodyguard friend is. Where is weapon? A weapon? I got totaled by some monsters on my way out here from New LA. Better it than me, though, am I right? Anyway, what's the big deal? You get me a new piece, I'll keep you safe, just like our contract says. I'll just be waiting right here until you get it all worked out, okay, Fuzzy? Why is Zazazan running errands for Harvey when Zazazan is boss? Friend is Blade 2, yes? Are all blades so bad? This one is useless. Unexpected setbacks can happen to anyone, but like, my dude, how do you expect to do your job without your weapon? Damn, sister, that stings. Then again, I bet most folks don't meet your exacting standards. Zazazan should have asked someone like reliable blade friend in the first place. Still, contract is signed, so Zazazan is stuck with lazy bodyguard. Aw, you really know how to make a guy feel special. Look, this ain't that hard. You find me a weapon, I'll risk my neck to keep yours intact. Fine, you there, responsible blade friend. Go find weapon for Harvey so he can do job and defend Zazazan. Please? Zazazan is in hurry to deliver inventory to New LA. Wow, you just need some real basic stuff, huh? Zazazan is glad that friend is so reasonable. Now please go fetch random weapon. Whoa, it's an iron sword or bust with me, pal. Personal policy, no exceptions. Oh, my buddies will be needing a warrior assault rifle and a titanium shield. Thanks and junk, yeah? This tomfoolery costs Frost's cookies of Zazazan. But there is probably no use arguing. Sorry, friend. Alright, that's all of the green quests on the map picked up. Which is good. So let's get back to New LA. And in fact, let's also do this keycard quest thing. So I believe we were supposed to meet him in the middle of the night. Oh, he's up above. Or no, he's not up above? Oh, right, I know where he is. He's way down below. That's where he is. I remember this. And you know, while we're here, we should ask for information about what's his face, Orf guy.
Trouble?
Human woman forcibly dragging bug guy somewhere, huh? Yeah, that's not a thing that should be allowed. I want to learn to open these.
There you are.
I've been waiting for you. I believe this is our first time meeting, correct? Yeah, this is the third time we've met, Yardley. Heh, aren't you the smart one? Well, I guess you know it's good old Yardley. So I know you may have some doubts, but I promise it was always me you've been meeting with. I just changed my appearance. So you know that keycard you found for me? Well, it activates the life pod I worked so desperately to repair. You see, we humans are basically just souls housed in mimeosomes, which are little more than temporary vessels. But with this situation comes a kind of freedom. The freedom to change vessels at will. The Mimeosome Maintenance Center is full of life pods, but they're all reserved for clinical applications. Us normal yokels aren't allowed near them. Which means that this is the only life pod where people can rebuild their bodies to suit their whims. I expect you have your doubts about the process, but I stand as proof of the results. My consciousness has been successfully transplanted into an entirely new body. Yeah, criminals could absolutely misuse this. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. With my prices, it's safely out of the reach of petty criminals and other riffraff. Even a kingpin would think twice before rushing into things. I charge 1,000,000 credits a pop, after all. Oh, but you're welcome to use it for free whenever you want. Let's just say it's a way to settle up my outstanding debts. So, what do you say, interested? Yeah, I don't really need to use it. I'm content with the garnet I've created here, so, how about you just give me the money you promised, huh? Were you not listening to what I said? I am about to become massively wealthy. At the moment, however, I am flat busted. So do us both a favor and forget about money for a moment. Seize this unique opportunity to discover a new you. Besides, others have to pay 1,000,000 bones a pop while you get unlimited access in perpetuity for free. It's a far greater value than some paltry cash payment. Now just accept the offer and enjoy the life pod already. Phew. I have only 2 stipulations for our agreement. One is that you don't tell anybody about this. I doubt the Director General would be pleased to hear about my little business model. And 2 is that you only use the machine late at night while I'm around. That should be a given, seeing as it won't activate without my keycard, but just in case. Are we agreed? Yeah, no promises. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I admit that I cheated you out of a reward before, but I'm being totally upfront and fair with you right now. Look, why not try the life pod for yourself right now? One taste and you'll never go back. Now come on, step up and embrace a new you. I don't want a new me. And besides, if I did embrace a new me, like, I'm in frequent contact with Director Vandam, or with whoever Vandam, as well as Nagi. Like, they would notice. Your business proposition is full of holes, sir.
So listen.
Glad to see you're safe. You didn't get attacked by any weird hostiles out there, did you? Nope. Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. Seems Bates ran across a strange mob of Puges led by a powerful black skell. Last transmission we got from him, they totaled his skell and sent him packing. We're headed out there to grab Bates now. I don't know who these punks are, but they mess with the wrong team. Oh yeah, we can help. If you can wait a while. Damn, you're a real softy, aren't you? Can't make any promises on what you'll find waiting for you out there, understand? But even so, you still want to go? You're willing to risk your neck for our friend? Well, hell, if you're offering, I'd be an idiot not to take you up on it. Last we heard, Bates sent up an SOS from Everwhelm Falls in Noctilum. We'll be tracking him as well, which means we'll get this idiot home alive no matter what it takes. There's a quest with an active circle around it. Oh, right, this is for finding the bug guy. What's this affinity mission? Ah.
What is that?
Woman dragging the Xeno stole a vehicle before it could be refueled. Couldn't be any further than the entrance to Oblivia, you say? Honestly, I should probably find this guy before it's too late. But there's no quest marker. I guess let's just go to the entrance to Oblivia. Oh, next step is to talk to bug people. Where was Kirsty? Right there. Let's turn that in, because that should unlock another Kirsty quest. And Kirsty quests are worth doing.
Careful.
Ew, the Man-On are ravenous when it comes to learning. Now that they've seen how much Moranium Frontier Nav brings in, they want to know all about it. They keep lining up to ask me questions. Some of them even follow me around. I feel like some kind of crazy college professor. Yeah, sure, you've got a gift for teaching or whatever. Guess I gave you a crash course on Frontier Nav not too long ago, huh? Anyway, that takes care of all the objectives for this assignment. Good work. It looks like the information on the data unit is intact to boot. I'll make sure you get your reward right away. Damn, doesn't look like these guys plan to go home anytime soon, though. I'm a bit exhausted from the hailstorm of questions, but what are you gonna do? And to be honest, it's a little flattering to have people so interested in my work. I helped develop Frontier Nav, after all. Yes, all of humanity should be proud of it. I'm glad you think so. I know the rest of the team would be as well. Oh, and I'm not sure if you've heard, but apparently there's a Man-On out there who's offering credits for Moranium. I guess you can accept requests from her through mission control. Take a look if you're curious. It's something a person like you could probably make good use of. Okay, so there should probably be a new Kirsty quest somewhere. Yep, there it is. Or not. But either way, it's a new quest. And new quest means new quest to accept.
Leave this to me, okay?
Ah, hello. This is the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group, you know? Have too much Moranium? Too much? Well, you can turn it into cash by fulfilling the requests for Moranium we posted to Mission Control. Then humans get money, I get money, and everyone is very, very happy. Right? Right. Win-win-win, perhaps? What do you say? Yeah, give us details. So you want to hear about my alchemy, right? Right. Well, it's kind of a trade secret, you know? But I suppose I could tell you if you become a VVIP. That's a very, very important person, okay? All you need to do is bring me 5 pieces of arc sand ore. Easy, yes? No hassle terms, you see? Oh, and Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group VVIPs also receive a special VVIP Moranium exchange rate. Excellent deal, no? It's probably a great idea to join. Really, really great. Tell your friends, perhaps? I mean, I've definitely got the arc sand ore. Apparently I've only got 5. I'm surprised I don't have more, but okay. So I'll be waiting here for those 5 pieces of arc sand ore then, okay? Anytime is great, but soon is very, very great. You'll get rich, Shimmer and Savvy will get rich, and then we'll all be rich together, right? Maybe we can throw rich people parties.
Leave this to me, okay?
Oh, you're the customer looking to become a VVIP member, yes? Did you find the 5 pieces of Arc Sand ore? Please show me, okay? Pretty, please. Oh, yeah, I do have more than 5. Ooh, so great. That should be enough to upgrade my alchemy, or upgrade the alchemy engine and our profits, don't you think? As such, I'm proud to announce that you're officially a VVIP member of our esteemed group, okay? Get ready for a much better Moranium exchange rate from now on, all right? Also, your banter with the Master Man-on Alchemist Mei is completely complimentary, isn't it? That's me, you see, so it's free and fun. So fun. Anyway, banter time begins now, okay? You can ask me any questions you like. If you like, that is. Yeah, how do you turn a profit here? Well, step 1 is to throw a handful of Moranium into the super-duper alchemy engine I invented, okay? And then, boom, right? Heaps of other resources eventually come flying out of the other side. Cool, hey? Cool. Very cool. Gold, silver, no problem. Those resources can be sold for credits, you see? It's almost like printing money, perhaps? And more Moranium means I can receive much more credits. Amazing, yes? That's why I'm kind of a master man-on alchemist, I suppose. Don't you agree? By the way, did I mention you're currently a bronze VVIP member? If you do more favors for me, you'll reach silver status soon, okay? Very soon. Silver VVIP members receive even better exchange rates, you see? So please keep helping me out. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to help you out right now. And I don't see any additional Kirsty quests, so maybe she won't have any more for us until we do another chapter. So let's go tell the bug people about their bug friend. And then we shall make a decision about whether to go immediately to the story mission. Have you learned anything of Sunseleg's whereabouts? Yeah, kidnapped, possibly brought as far as the entrance to Oblivia. Oblivia? Troubling news. But it is good fortune that he was not killed on the spot. That seems to indicate they feel we are of enough use to merit keeping alive. There may still be time to save Sunseleg. We will make preparations to travel to Oblivia at once. It is best we hurry. The Ova is quite restless. I believe this to be a sign of larger things to come. You are especially attuned to the Ova's nuanced activity. Your concerns certainly merit consideration. I request that you travel on ahead and aid Sunseleg however you can, Garnet. Whatever his condition, we will use the extent of our knowledge to see him brought home safely, provided he is alive. Yeah, sure. Definians possess considerable combat prowess, but I am confident you will be victorious. Now please make for Oblivia and aid Sunseleg. You know, between that and also the captive xenoforms, maybe we should do those before the next chapter. But then again... No, then again. I was looking at the clock, and there should still be enough time to do the next chapter. It's a relatively short one, if memory serves. I really should go back to the Blade Barracks and get my Skell fixed. It kind of exploded. It's a lot faster than running on foot, that's for sure. Why did someone have to come along now? Allow me to deduce the reason for your arrival. Ah, yes, of course. Sun Barak and the others sent you to rescue me. The tables have turned, Definian. Now it is you who is cornered, and with an 89.6% likelihood of your own demise. Quiet, fool! And you, human, come any closer and this one dies. If you want him to live, you will turn and walk away. Hang on. Because some quests in this game do have branching outcomes that can result in characters actually dying. So let's just see here. Okay, actually, it doesn't matter what we do here. So let's act like we're trying to keep him alive, because that's important, right? How preposterous. Give it the slightest thought and it is perfectly obvious she can't kill me. She's clearly under orders to take me back alive. What happens then if she were to kill me now? She would be the next to die as punishment for disobeying orders. Definians are hardly precious to the ganglion. They are expendable pawns, the same as my kind. Damn you! It's true, I can't kill you. But I can make you wish for death once I kill this human. Time to swat down the flies before picking the legs off this insect.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Glorious blast!
Sliding slinger!
Gunner!
Close quarters.
It's a shame she doesn't have any different targetable parts.
Hell yeah! Time to
I like it a lot.
Slinger!
blast!
I would much rather be doing nearly triple this damage. Your strength is almost feral. To think that you were able to completely neutralize even a Definian. Clearly we were correct to side with you humans. Hang on a sec, I need to hydrate. All right. I hope you will continue to eradicate all who would do harm to us. Indeed, no target will escape our sights. Your tone inspires great confidence. You Blades are a far more skillful pack of assassins than the Definians. In any case, let us hurry back to New LA. We have no time to waste. We must assemble as many of our numbers on this planet as... As? You were right. I will die. But I will not go being mocked by insects. Well, then it's fine then, because he's not an insect. Look, he's only got 4 limbs. I will not go alone. My ova fades. This is death, then? But there is so much left to do? No, we were too late. Do not fret, Sunsaleg, you live still. I do not have long, but yes. Then let us use Senirapa water to pass your knowledge and will on to the next generation. Kunluarb, this is the last of our Senirapa water. If we use it now, we may find a new source of Senirapa water in time. But if Sunsaleg's wisdom is lost, it is gone forever. Use the Senirapa water. Grow the life of Sunsaleg. Oh yeah, what is it? If you tell us what it is, we might be able to find more. The miraculous water stirs the ova to activity and grants continuity to our lives. Bear witness, human, this is the nature of an Orpheon. Sunsaleg, release your life into the light. Release your ova into the light. It is the birth of Tansaleg and Tensaleg, divided from the life of Sunsaleg. So, they are physically identical, but they were born wearing different equipment. Then my name is Tansaleg. And I am Tensaleg. Correct, new children of the ova. I am pleased we were in time. So you see, human, we do not engage in inefficient, animal-like reproductive methods. We multiply by fission using the medium of Senirapa water. Such is the power of the ova. Is it not a marvelous way of existence? It is marvelous, I'll give it that. Many other races have shown an inability to understand, but it seems you humans are a special lot. I am sorry that you do not have ova of your own. But Kunluarb, what are we to do now that we have used the last of the Senirapa water? Do you think the 4 of us and our 2 new kin are enough to survive on this planet? We will return to New LA and make our plans there. With our wisdom and the guidance of the ova, we will find the proper course. I will follow wherever you see fit to lead, Kunluarb. Or rather, I have complete trust in the ova's urges to place my trust in your judgment. I will return to the city at once. I thank you, human. Though Sunsaleg's life was lost, the worst outcome was avoided. I hope you will continue to be the strength of a strengthless people, and to aid in the survival and prosperity of the Orf. Yeah, Outlander, we've got no evidence to suggest that their names aren't the equivalents of Jimmy and Bimmy. And Bimmy was definitely wondering why his name had to be Bimmy. Right, we weren't going to leave Oblivia just yet. That looks to be a little bit more well-defended than I would like it to be, so I guess we're going in here. here also seems to be
Crap.
more
Trouble.
well defended than I would like it to be.
Up against a wall here. Give me a buff.
More losers who want to get wrecked.
So
I really need
we're
some
supposed to get in here past all of this.
I'll save you all as soon as I can.
Or apparently not, because
I'm getting dizzy. Catch me up.
I don't see any means of
Well, this is...
reaching the spot we're actually supposed to go. Not from down there, at least. Looks like maybe if we were in a skull, we'd be able to climb up the rocks on the wall. Maybe there's another path. If there is, this ain't it. There's a chance that I could grab this container, though.
Here comes bad news.
I'll take the first shot.
Here's the decoy round.
Here comes the
I
big
really need
kaboom.
some heals.
Furious
Atomic
blast!
hit.
I guess I'm just not allowed to open that. And,
Furious blast.
Rondo.
you know, these
Ionic scream.
actually might be
That shit. Heal me.
beatable.
Double blade.
So back in. I can do anything.
This can't
Never take
Panicking. Weaken.
Maybe not.
mightiest.
Son of a...
So, let's go ahead and cut this combat short.
I'll save you all as soon as I can.
Just one more hit.
Well, this is...
Okay, back to the Blade Barracks. Because if nothing else, I need my Skell for this. And let's give this a shot with a Skell. Though that Zig that aggroed to us when we were in there is probably still going to be an issue. Or not, because Skells jump really high and we're already up here. They wanted us to sneak all the way over here? Maybe doing it under cover of darkness would help. Well, now everything's just electrified. That's not good for us. That didn't change the weather at all. What level is the recommendation for this quest? Recommended level 21, you say? To sneak past all of this... I take issue with your level recommendation. So if I want to get over to where the exclamation point is, I pretty much have to aggro something, unless I can just jump right over it without them noticing at all. Okay. Someone there? Why have you come? Yes, we are prisoners, forced to labor long hours. When not working, we are locked in here. Door is strong, it cannot be destroyed. You must find key. Please hurry. Okay, so we must find key. Something tells me key is not going to be in the most accessible of locations. Apparently there's a key past this freaking level 50 Zig. Or maybe it's inside this level 19 man.
Fine, I'll face you. Gravity slap!
Myopic screen!
Panicking! Weaken them!
I like it.
I mean, if the Zig doesn't aggro, then we're good.
We're coming to
But
you!
the Zig did aggro. So we are decidedly not good. And I shouldn't have used that move. Its AoE is too large.
Let's buff up and regroup.
Actually, we killed the low-level guy, who's probably the only one we need to. So maybe I can
I won't let you down.
zoom away from combat.
Use an aura and regroup!
Uh-oh, more company.
At this rate, my scale's not gonna make
Son
it.
of-
I can't continue. Bailing out.
Of course I lost my skill. But we got the key. Now to go get my skill back so that I can get back up to where the key goes. Yeah, I feel like when they decided what level to assign this quest, they were not considering the level 40 and 50 things that were around the level 18 guy that we had to kill. Where are you guys? Thank you. I will not forget this debt. You are surprised? We are members of Tree Clan. We have fought Cavern Clan prone for 10,000 suns. I am Sevi Belgazas, chieftain of Tree Clan. I swear by honor of our clan, we wish you no harm. Spirit of Great Tree brought us together. It is fate. Our clans fought long before we came to this planet. It is feud of millennia. Then Ganglion came to our world, allied with Cavern Clan. Now, wait, hang on a sec. You said that you fought them for 10,000 suns, but that it's a feud of millennia. which means that each day on your home planet is like probably at most a quarter of a year, or at least. That's... Your planet spins real slow, dude. Then Ganglion came to our world, allied with Cavern Clan. We lacked technology to resist. They took us prisoner. Ever since, our days are full of heavy labor. But thanks to you, tomorrow will be Day of Freedom. Other tree clansmen are being held elsewhere. But now I must hide these clansmen from Cavern Clan. Can you keep us safe? Yeah, it's not specifically my call to make, but then again, I've brought plenty of Xenos to NLA before, so... Thank you. I am curious about this NLA. And now we go back to NLA. Oh, there she is. What? Prone in the city? Damn it, how did they break through our defenses? We need the Harriers here now! Nah, these ones aren't hostile. 2 different tribes under Ganglion rule? Really? I had no idea. Just that alone is an incredibly valuable piece of intel. Excellent work, Garnet. So the tribes are called the Cavern Clan and Tree Clan. It seems the landscape within the Ganglion camp is more complex than we'd imagined. Director General, forgive me for putting this so indelicately, but I believe these Tree Clan members could be of considerable use to us. Agreed. I will authorize their residence in New LA. I'll also inform Defense Secretary Nagi and the others, and take care of the necessary paperwork. I give thanks to Great Tree and to Earth aliens. In exchange, perhaps you will agree to share what you know of the Ganglion. Does it win Tree Clan freedom? Then I will help. You have my thanks. Stella, will you assist them in their transitions, please? Of course, sir. My name is Stella. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to mention it, Mr. Prone. I am Sevi Belgazis, proud leader of Tree Clan. Well, welcome to New LA, Sevi Belgazis. Okay, now let's actually get started on the next chapter. Unless there is another quest to pick up, but it will have to wait. I believe this is going to say, nope, you can't join unless you've got Elma and Lynn in your team. No, it won't, apparently. Treachery.
What should I whip up today?
I mean, it looks like you've got an avocado there. I could go for some fried chicken.
That is a great idea.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
Fried chicken. We're out of meat, so I'll need something that tastes like chicken. Or should I say someone who tastes like chicken?
What? Tatsu not taste like chicken. Tatsu tastes like poop. And poison. Tatsu tastes like poison poop.
Wait, I just remembered. We have plenty of chicken.
Hey, Lily did that on purpose. Lily is cruel and mean.
Food's up. Come and get it.
What? Irina's team is calling for reinforcements?
Afraid so.
So what's the situation?
Turns out we found a piece of the Lifehold out in Oblivia. Those guys are after it.
You say we found it, but I found it like several streams ago.
What? We found a Lifehold unit? That's great!
It's also news to us.
No, it isn't. I've found at least 3 Lifehold units that the story has not acknowledged yet.
Unfortunately, it's not the core, but it's in primo condition, and every piece counts. Irina's team just happened to draw the job.
So, what happened? Trouble?
Trouble. Seems our ganglion pals have a base right near there.
So wait a sec. We find a piece of the Lifehold, and you only send 1 team after it? Shouldn't that be an all-hands kind of deal? Like with how important the Lifehold is to us?
I see. And their soldiers have come between Irina's crew and the Lifehold, is that it?
Bingo. That's why we need to move quickly.
There's no time to lose. We'll leave immediately. Send us the mission data on Frontier Nav.
I've already got it here. I'll send it to everyone's comm devices.
Good luck.
Seriously, it should really be an all-hands kind of thing. Send multiple teams. A squad big enough as to be undefeatable.
Just be careful. The clock's still ticking, and we can't afford to lose our best people.
Gee, what do you want to bet it's that one at the top of the waterfall over here? Okay, that's not quite where I expected it to be, because I know there's a Lifehold thingy, like, around here. Excuse you, that's my Skell you're standing next to.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Now follow up with
The melee attack!
Superior! Go around!
Sliding Slinger!
Beam barrage!
Sliding Slinger!
I'm going after it. You 3, cover me.
But that's suicide.
We need that Lifehold unit, no matter what the cost.
Then let me take point.
Negative.
Lieutenant!
Irina, we're here to help. Colonel! We'll keep the hostiles busy. You look for an opening and secure the Lifehold unit. Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm gonna just do a little bit of menuing real quick, if the game will let me. The button to open the menu is doing absolutely nothing, so I guess I'm not allowed to do any menuing right now.
Ready to get your
So let's just give these guys a little bit of
Let's
this,
take the fight to them. This
and
one's a
then
ground fight.
hop on out
Myopic screen!
Now we're talking.
so that I can do the real damage.
Sliding slinger. Arcing
Superior
horde.
crash.
Yeah, my Skell's strongest ability
Furious blast.
does a little bit less than Sliding Slinger and has a much longer cooldown when I've gotten to it again.
Sliding slinger. You want to bring it? Then bring it.
Watch your
Barrage.
road, Marcus.
Arcing horde. Now follow up now.
Astral
Sliding
Purge!
slinger. Furious blast. Sliding slinger.
Essence Hell yeah! Time to
Superior
bring the
trash
hurt!
talk.
It ain't over. Coming down!
I won't miss this shot.
Myopic screen!
Panicking. Weaken them.
Sliding slinger.
Iron presence. I like it. I like it
Aura
a
and
lot.
Just so much sliding and slinging.
Start ball rondo!
Sliding slinger.
Ether
Sliding
blast!
slinger.
I'm not picking up any more hostiles.
Friends get all of them? Tatsu not even break a sweat.
Yes, it was too easy.
Right? There were so many of them.
But they barely put up a fight. Could this have been a diversion?
Could
We
be.
need to catch up with Arena's team before it's too late. Let's move.
Okay, now we're allowed to do the menuing. So, the thing that has been bugging me is since I have got HB in the party, he looks wrong without his glasses. And so, we are going to be showing ground gear for a bit. But that means that I'm going to need to look into the ground gear of certain party members who show up in cutscenes to ensure that they don't look absolutely ridiculous in whatever I've got on them. With them standing inside of each other like that, it's hard to tell. Fashion gear is what I need to look at. Okay, so we've got her in that. Okay, we've got that on both of them, so we're fine. Do I need to care about myself? Nope, I've also got the communicator thingy. Okay, we're good. So let's get our other active members back. We're going with HB and Hope. Okay, so it is in fact the life hold thing that I had found earlier, and not one in a different spot. Shame nobody acted on my definite reports I made of this thing earlier. 'Cause, like, I found it ages ago. This is, quite the load.
Gwen!
Whoa, that was fast. And you were so outnumbered and everything.
Nothing can stop Team Tatsu. Tatsu eat baddies like them for breakfast.
Says tomorrow's breakfast.
Colonel, ma'am, well done out there.
Likewise. Now what happened to Arena and Marcus? Where are they?
They're up checking on the life hold unit.
And you've had no sign of hostiles?
No, dead quiet.
Okay. It just felt so much like a trap! Irina! Marcus! Run! Marcus!
Oh, whoops.
Right.
Needed to change Arena's gear, apparently.
What a shame you didn't fall for my little surprise.
That voice. The woman from Noctilum?
Now, just because she looked like a human woman in terms of shape doesn't mean that she is necessarily a woman. We do not know how her species works. Maybe it's his species. Just because visually that character looked like a human female does not mean that that character must be female. These are Xenos we're talking about.
I knew they had to be holding back their big guns for something. Here it is.
Well, aren't you the clever one? What you just saw was only a prelude, an amusement, if you will.
Blowing up our life hold amuses you?
Well, perhaps amusement is not quite the word. More like a deep satisfaction. Like curing an illness, or scrubbing an ugly stain clean. The stain of humanity. Of course, the true pleasure will come from watching your real bodies burn. Not that I won't enjoy trashing these crude puppets of yours. It'll certainly be enough to tide me over for the time being. Till the real fun begins.
Then they know about the life hold and Mims.
You primate. We know all about your kind. Your fool's errand to gather these trinkets. Your race against time. Human extinction is inevitable. I could simply wait for the clock to run out, but where's the fun in that? I much prefer to see the looks on your faces. How your features melt in fear as you twist in agony.
That's enough, you Samarian witch! Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Oh, please. What would a mere human know of our history?
She is mine. Irina, your team has the others. Right.
Oh, is it going to force Elma in our party? Apparently not, so I guess she isn't Elma's.
I'll take the first shot. Make them count. I'll
Beam
take them all.
barrage!
Superior decoy round!
Absorber spray burn. Use an aura so we can regroup. I
I'm
will
scared
crush
of you nicks and scratches.
Sliding slinger.
Panicking.
Weaken them.
Oh yeah! Who's away?
Take me to overdrive, people.
Atomic hit!
Shoot down on the under!
Here comes
Furious
Kaboom!
blast!
Side thrust. Upper head. Absorber spray.
Thanks!
Iron prison!
We'll miss this shot. Panicking.
Superior dive!
Side
I
thrust.
like it.
You
I like it a lot.
Use an aura. Regroup. I will crush.
I was really hoping I'd get more out of that overdrive, but I guess I don't have this class really set up to do good overdrives.
Deploying spread drone. Absorber head.
Appreciate it. Myopic screen!
Wild smash!
Sliding slinger.
While losing
Panicking. Impossible.
Beam barrage!
I like it a lot! Superior trash pump!
I wasn't wrong. Was I?
Why would these aliens be this determined to destroy us?
Honestly, if I had to venture a guess, I'd say they're afraid. They fear humans. They feel threatened.
We threatened them? We didn't blow up their planet. We didn't hunt them halfway across the galaxy to wipe out their whole goddamn species!
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, it just brings back a lot of emotions. I'll be fine. Let's go.
If you say so.
Colonel, with your permission, my team will report back to the city. I can't thank you enough for your support.
What was that about?
Irina had a younger brother. He was best friends with Gwyn, actually. But he didn't make it onto the White Whale. We lost him when we lost Earth. Everyone's got a story like that. Not that it makes it any easier.
You know, I bet this container over here is going to be quite grabbable. Considering the things guarding it seem to be all stuff that doesn't aggro unless you're in a skell. And we have got some uranium to dump. So let us dump it. And that's Meredith and Co. capped. And looks like Candid Incredible comes next.
This for friends' ears only.
Yeah?
Listen.
Commander, we located the life hold, but...
Yeah, Irina already briefed me. I'm just glad you all got back here safe and sound.
Wish we could say the same for that archive unit. Another swath of Earth's legacy. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah, well, so are all of you. So cheer up, huh? Come on, let's get you guys fed. Dinner is on me this time.
Okay, this is weird.
Very weird.
Tatsu is suspicious.
What, a commander can't treat his troops?
If you're trying to thank us for this job, there's really no need. This time it was Irina's team. Next time it could be my team. Any blade would do the same for us.
Okay, fair enough.
Besides, Lindley cooks best.
Hey, thanks, Tatsu. Just for that, I'll make you some dessert today.
There you go.
The Spud's right. No one cooks like Lynn.
Thanks, Commander. If you wanted to join us, maybe I could...
Great. Let's eat.
And there's that. A very short chapter. And with that, we have unlocked new stuff. But no new active members are unlockable yet. And with Yelv being past 2 hearts and having his class maxed, let's find someone else to put in the team for now. Looks like it's between Fry, Bose, Liesel, Gwyn, and Doug. But Doug's already got his class maxed, and so is Gwyn. So it looks like Fry is going to be the one who is the most valuable to keep in the party for now. So there he goes. So yeah, let's take a quick look around here. Still too early chapter-wise for Elle's Conundrum. We need to be better friends with Liesel and also need to get 2 more chapters in. More chapters for that. 1 more chapter for that. This one's doable. I believe this one is also doable. Well, recommended level is a little higher than what we are, actually. We're 39, so it's not that far out of reach. There are new question marks. Let's take a quick look inside the barracks. Just to see if any new affinity missions have showed up in there. And looks like no. Just two missions that we certainly cannot do just yet. And so I shall take a quick look at the mission control here. So, that hint that I haven't gotten yet, I have a feeling is something in Sylvalum. Or maybe it's... no, Lucent Bowls, it's probably Noctilum, huh? Whatever, either way. Oh, this gives some genes. I do try to make it a habit to grab quests that give equipment, because it often unlocks new looks for fashion gear. Even if most of it is stuff that I would absolutely never equip. And then I also grab the ones that give nothing, because those just take us to new quests. Dang. Oh, hey, I grabbed the leaves you need. Oh, hey, I grabbed the Simius mains you need. Yeah, we got 2 more Tyrant quests. Oh, more than 2, apparently. There's actually quite a few Tyrant quests in here. You know what? I can kill the ones that give nothing because the quest markers are on the map already anyway. So I don't need to do these. They're just to show us that there's a quest that can be done. So, grabbing all these ones that take us to Tyrants. And there, that'll do for now.
Man, these missions blow chunks. This planet must have more to it than picking flowers and collecting junk. You got any inside tips on something with a bit more kick?
I have seen things that would blow his mind.
I'm jealous, Bard. You get all the fun. Who's a guy got a bribe around here to get a piece of that action? Hey, I know. What say you and me go sniff around the city for leads? Maybe we'll catch wind of some juicy rumors. Sometimes old Joe Lunchbucket knows more about this stuff than us Blades. When I was in the military back on Earth, I used to get all my tips from locals. My buddy and me would even sneak off base and moonlight as bouncers at seedy bars.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Bard, let's do this. City's our oyster, baby. We'll meet at the Sunshine Cafe once you scrounge up a solid lead.
Commercial district, you say? Oh, whoops. I need to take Fry's skull away. I also need to make sure that we don't have our skulls parked in the middle of the road.
Listen.
Listen!
Oh, hey!
A bladder infestation, you say?
Some freak swarm of native critters that needs exterminating. Man, I hate those things. Always full of tentacles and eyes and crap. Ugh. Ugh. What do you think? Do it anyway?
It is important blade work.
Look at the goody two-shoes. Lighten up, will ya? Let's go. Oh, and don't forget. Once we're done with this, we gotta report back to Eleonora.
I'm just going to take a quick look at the question marks that we have available. Make sure none of them are from Kirsty. Yep, seems like they aren't.
Is anyone hurt?
Okay, so we need epic sunstones. I was wondering what these were marked for.
Gravity slap! Panicking!
Let me hear that crunch!
Yes, we did it!
I guess I'm on the
And hey, we got him in one. Well, I guess in
right
two.
team.
Point is, we got him quick. This tyrant here is a tyrant that is here. I might as well put an end to that.
Fight to them!
For me.
Now follow up behind.
Decoy round.
We need to buff up to take something this big.
It takes talent to turn things this dire around.
Panicking! We can...
Furious blast!
Yes, we did it!
Thank heavens.
I like the look of that container. And apparently we're right where we're meant to be. You know what? Let's use some AoE right now.
Close quarters.
I owe you one.
Superior trash talk. Iron prison. I like it. I like it a lot.
Now follow up with
Close quarters. For me. Furious blast.
Sliding slinger.
I wrapped this up.
The fact that Sliding Slinger takes so little of our do it again juice makes it a little too spammable, if I'm honest. Especially for the damage it does.
Break out the keg.
And let's pop this open.
Let's take the fight to them.
We did it!
Thank heavens.
Absorber skin.
I like it a lot.
Yes, we did it!
I guess I'm on the right team. Wait for a melee strike. We can do some real damage.
We did it!
I guess I'm on the right team.
Melee
attack should stagger.
Have a little break.
Decoy round.
And last one.
That would be the smart approach here.
What a difficult
I
quest.
guess I'm on the right team. Hey.
Welcome back. How'd the hunt go today?
Piece of cake. Hell, cupcake.
Seems like you're having an awful lot of fun lately, Yelv. I hear you actually went out and found that mission for yourself. This new partner seems to be good for you.
Hey, stay out of my biz, lady. Look, you got any new jobs or what?
Somebody's a busy beaver. What's a mission you'd like? How about doing a little detective work over in Oblivia? We heard reports that a piece of the white whale landed there. No one's been out to see it yet.
That does sound pretty juicy. Not bad coming from the likes of you. Well, Pard, wanna go before somebody beats us to it?
Yeah, sure.
Ha! I love it. Let's get going. Shoot the deets to our comm devices, would you, El?
Of course. Good luck out there, you two. I hope you can finally find what you're looking for, Yelv.
Wait a sec. Is that why you gave me this gig? Of all the nosy busybody, I ain't owing you any favors for this.
Way out there, huh? Ah, but we've got a skull now, so we can actually get up on top of that. At least one hopes. Why'd our skulls start like 1,000,000 miles from us? And why am I still pressing the Y button trying to get on them?
Look out, we've got company.
Oh, that looks like a single
Great.
life pod.
More of those things crawling on our wreckage. What do you figure their kind even makes of the old ship, huh?
Yeah, it's probably just that.
Yeah? Well, now it's eviction time. Alright, let's get over there and make with the blasting.
If you want to make with the blasting, maybe unsheath your weapon. Instead of acting like you're going to go in with your fists.
Busted. Here they come. Powering up would be the smart approach here. Superior round. I wrapped this up just for you.
Absorber
Fire
switching.
understood. Now move in.
Sliding slinger.
Let me hear that
Full
grunt.
specs. Sliding
Yeah,
slinger.
looks like Fire wants to stay in the skull.
You and me.
Slinger. Sliding slinger.
Furious blast.
We're coming to you. Sliding slinger.
Have a taste of the atomic kick. I like it. I like it a lot. See how I
Absorber
stack
stick.
up the hits. Move in for the kill. Time to kick back and turn ring.
Yeah, that's definitely a life pod. Says so right there.
Right then, let's see what she's got for us, Pard. What the? Hold the phone. This is his arm. It's gotta be! I knew it! I knew I'd find something! Don't you see what this means? He's here! On Mira somewhere, he's here! I knew it! He's out there! He's alive!
Missing an arm. So alive might not be, but
How's a guy supposed to be calm after this, huh? It's his arm, see? It's proof he's out there! Oh, wait a sec. I still ain't told you, have I? Well... I guess I can trust you. But it's about my best friend, so just keep it between us, yeah?
yeah, sure.
Probably should have told you all this way earlier. We're partners, after all. Me and my buddy went to school together. Enlisted together. Hell, we were even born in the same hospital. We've been partners from day one. Until we came here to Mira, anyway. The day the whale fell, he was back evacuating the other crew when all of a sudden there was this explosion. Typical, really. He was always helping some poor sap out. That's why he's stuck with a jerk like me. Still, I couldn't stop thinking he was out there somewhere. So I started searching all the whale wreckage, trying to find a trace. And here it is. His left arm.
Hope he's a righty.
Crazy, ain't it? He even gave his mimeosome the same cross-shaped scar he had.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to hear that.
I never really fit in, so he was always looking out for me. He was the golden child back in high school. but he never ditched me once. Out in the field, we were always watching each other's backs. He was smart as they came, except when it came to risking his neck for someone else. Best partner a guy could want. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna find him. The whole reason I joined the Reclaimers was to get first crack at the wreckage, and I'll do whatever else I have to. So... that kinda dragged on, huh? Guess I can't help thinking about him when I see you. Can't help talking either.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be physical resemblance.
I don't know, you just feel the same, yeah? You got the same presence. When I look at you, I don't see it. But then I forget, and it's like he's right here with me. I know he's alive here on Mira. Same as I know the sky's blue.
It's actually pink right now.
Next job like this we find, let's do it together. Once we find him, we can take turns beating on him for disappearing like that.
Great Washington Isle, you say? I don't see what about this island is Washington-y, but okay. Don't think Washington is known for its bamboo. Just taking a quick look around. All right, there's no question marks outside of outside of NLA. And now we can actually start a false hope. But actually, looking at the time, what we're going to start is some time off. Because it is time to end this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. I will be back on Tuesday for some multiplayer Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 1 stuff. And then we'll be back to Xenoblade on Thursday. So yeah, Tuesday, Monster Hunter, Thursday, Xenoblade. See you then, friends.